periodize training over a 2 to 3 month period for someone who trains for health. Basically, I would, as far as the lifting is concerned, just kind of mess around with your volumes. Kind of build it up and bring it back down. Build it up, bring it back down. Same thing with your intensities. I mean, if you're just training for health, you're not trying to peak for anything or really get ready for any event or contest. I mean, you really don't have to periodize all that much. Just put enough thought into it so like you're staying healthy and you're enjoying the process and enjoying training. You know, if you're just trying to fucking be healthy, go to the gym and, you know, fucking have fun. Do what you like to do. Make sure you're staying up on your prehab and rehab and shit you got to do. What's up, Tim? You know, do it. You said for health, so do what you have to do to stay healthy. Stay away from things that bang you up. Well, like in general, I would just like, you know, go up heavy when you're feeling good on max effort day. Push it a little bit. If you're not feeling so good, don't push it because, you know, you're just trying to feel good. I think that brings up a good point. I think a lot of like younger trainers that kind of work with middle-aged population or even, you know, people in their 30s and 40s and stuff, which I guess whatever the fuck you want to call middle-aged. Like a lot of people that go to the gym just want to feel better. They don't want to go in and have you kick the shit out of them, and some people do, but you know, for I think a lot of general population, you just want to get in a little bit better shape and feel better. So, you know, keep that in mind. Just train to feel good. You don't have to, honestly, you don't have to periodize much of anything. Just kind of go by how you feel. If you go in the gym one day and feel like kicking ass, fucking blow it out. Do a bunch of sets. If you go in and you're feeling kind of shitty, got a lot going on, don't feel like being there, get your main stuff, 3 sets of accessories. Just auto-regulate it. Really, you don't overthink it. My kid decided to run cross-country, Conjugate for endurance, high rep accessories, thoughts. Yes, but not all the time. Right? So like just off the top of my head, thoughts on that would be in the off season, just run like a normal lifting program, like sets of 8, sets of 10, maybe at the end, you know, some burnout sets every once in a while. Some timed work. Sled marching, really heavy sled drags. And then as they get closer to season, start doing more of that stuff because you want to make your training more specialized towards what he's trying to actually do. So that's all you got to do. Speed work can remain 2 to 3 reps, 5 reps, whatever. Because at some point, even as a distance runner, you're going to have to draw on that system. Max effort work, you can still do singles or doubles or 3s or 5s because they got to be strong at some point. And like I said, you know, maybe what we used to do with our track, when we started doing time stuff, event specific time stuff, we would put that movement in as our supplemental movement. So they would hit true max effort and then do their time stuff. So that's, you know, I understand cross country, you're not gonna fucking lift for however long the race is. That's ridiculous, but you can drag a heavy sled for that long. So, you know, that's how I run it. Once as you get closer to season, get more specific. But then once you're in season, you're gonna bring the training back, and it's gonna be more general. So your emphasis is gonna shift the other way. because they're getting the specific work at practice. They get plenty of work at practice. We all know that. Good question, though. Basic football template with games Friday, workout Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. Sunday. We used to do opposite of this. I don't know why I just thought of this. I would have Saturday be like light accessories, unloaded shit, easy stuff just to push blood through, maybe sled walks, recovery based stuff. I'm not saying go in and foam roll and get out, do a little bit of work, but give them a day, the day after the game, to kind of get their feet back under them. Right? And then Sunday, Sunday I would do speed lower, accessories, and then Wednesday upper. That's how I would do it. I think you can get away with close to max effort work on upper on a Wednesday and play Friday. I think the guys are pretty much going to self-regulate themselves anyways, so you don't need to worry about them crushing themselves. Keep your accessory volume relatively low. If there's a week where they're kind of beat up, just do some dumbbell work instead of a max effort movement. Stuff like that kind of monitor as you go, but that's how I do it. So Saturday, day after, would be light accessories, push blood around. Sunday, mostly speed lower. Once in a while, have them work up on something heavy. Or you can do combo. You could do like 4 sets of speed and then have them work up on a couple of, work up sets. Like maybe hit 70% for 2 and then 75% for 2, something like that. A couple sets of doubles with whatever they did on speed work. And then the light accessories. Accessories, don't have, like I said, the guys are going to self-regulate themselves for the most part. You'll have a few guys that you'll have to worry about doing too much, but usually those guys they have enough of a training base because they train like maniacs in the off season, where they kind of know what they can handle and they'll be okay. That's how I would run it. How do I program sled work carries for GPP? For who? Is it for a lifter? Is it for general population? Is it for an athlete? The biggest thing with the sled work, just do it. Start low weight, low volume, and just slowly build up over time. And then drop it down after 3-4 weeks, and then start creeping it back up, just like your speed work. But depends what energy systems you're going after, what your objective is. There's a ton of shit you can do with it. I program sleds, prowlers, carries for GPP for athletes versus strength sports. There's still so many fucking ways you can go with this. So GPP, everything we do for athletes in the weight room is GPP. For a strength sport, if you're a power lifter or Olympic lifter, that's your sport, so it's not GPP. So, you're talking about conditioning, I get it. But do this. trying to organize my thoughts. Whatever your sport or your athlete is doing, do just like you're lifting with your sled dragging. Work from general to specific. So start out oxidative system, so it's going to be low intensity, lightweight, extended drags, and then slowly, almost like interval training. Okay, then slowly work into what's more specific to your sport. Whatever your sport may be, a lifter, football player. You know, the thing with like a football player is by the time you're getting your sled dragging specific, you're going to be doing other things that are more specific, and you're probably not going to have the time and energy to do drags on top of it, if that makes sense. Unless you're going to use a drag as like an accessory movement, where I go outside and do 5 trips of something heavy for 30 yards. You know what I mean? So that's where it would kind of go in there, but you're not going to have it in there all year long. Just like most lifters aren't going to have it in there all the way up to a meet, and if you do, it's going to be pretty limited. So if you're looking at GPP, I think I got lemonade in my eye. It's going to be general. So look at your energy systems and all that shit, and then work towards more specific. But at some point, you're probably just going to pull it right out.